Hello, and Happy New Year's. It has been a while since I last did anything on social media, to be honest. But hello, no one is here right now, so let's see, what should I say first? I think first let me switch over to, let me transition over to our more familiar screen. There we go. So yeah, I have my sensor covering up the screen right now because it's been a while since I did any social media or artwork, so I'm kind of not sure what I want to work on right now, even though I've got a list of commissions to do. But yes, hello. It has been a long time since I last did anything because I've been really busy since it's the holidays. So I've been really busy going out, and now I'm back to doing streaming, and honestly, I don't feel rested, but that's okay. I feel like when I don't have like my usual structure of doing things, I end up doing more. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. But yeah, this is the last stream of the year, and to anyone watching this, whether in the present or the future, thank you for joining and supporting me. I really appreciate it. I was really hesitant to even start streaming or to even do this specifically to raise money for my transition. So thank you. Thank you very much for making this an enjoyable experience, and the support really means a lot. So I will introduce myself before I do anything else. Hello, my name is Alex. I'm a trans artist and I am raising money for my transition. My pronouns are he, him, and they, them. And if you'd like to support me, I have a Ko-fi link in the description and a commission forms link in the description, where both of those are specifically for commissions. I also have a Patreon in the description below, where I actually have some updates to announce during this stream as well. But you can support me through Patreon starting at $1. I offered commission discounts. And I think that's it. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch, so whichever platform you prefer. And I think that's it for introductions. Thank you for the hearts, by the way. And I think I have a couple things to announce since it's the end of the year. I review things for this business. And I have already posted said announcements on both the Patreon and the Ko-fi. So, some changes to the Patreon. Of course, this is for anyone who is subscribed to the Patreon. So I will be changing the tiers and benefits, and I have already done that. So the major change is that I removed the $5 tier, the premium tier, from the Patreon. So now I will only have a $1 tier and a $10 tier. So the $1 one is where you get your unlimited commission discount, and the $10 one is basically all my art without any filters and protective watermarking. So just the raw artwork. So that is what is new with Patreon. Only 2 tiers now to make it simpler. It's easier for me, and I hope it'll be easier for anyone who is considering becoming a member there. I've also adjusted some of the prices on my commissions for the coming year, just to make it more understandable and fair to me. I didn't really change that much about it. Most of my clients don't really use the deadline fees because it's not needed for them, and they usually do the Type A commissions. So I mostly changed the prices on the Type B commissions and to make the deadline fees easier to understand. And let's see, what other things to announce. I'm also going to reset the Ko-fi goal for next month, of course, and I thought about this a lot, honestly, and I decided I'll just keep it at the usual $100 as the goal, because I should be getting insurance next year for my healthcare, so I think I will be fine when it comes to affording my transition needs. And lastly, this is a personal goal for myself that I wanted to share. For the next year, my personal goal is to create a VTuber model for myself so that I will have that skill set to offer to other people. So hopefully, I will learn how to do all of that and be able to include that in my commission services. So that's all I have for new stuff and announcements. So thank you for sticking around to listen to that. Okay, so with that all out of the way, I'm sorry that took a long time. I will start working on some commissions, and I'm not sure which one to pick because I have a lot lined up, and it's been a while since I last drew something, so I think I'll choose what I think might be a good warm-up. Okay, we're still working on the commissions of our second donator of this month. Oh, I have to move my thing, my screen sensor. I'm gonna exit studio mode, and there we go. Okay, everything looks fine. It's been so long since I last did like stream stuff, so I'm kind of like re-navigating things. But yeah, here is one of the commissions I have lined up. So I think I will work on this for this stream. And once again, I apologize for the extremely long announcement. It's just end of the year stuff, lots of changes, lots of thoughts and decisions that I gotta make. And I hope everything is to the audience's satisfaction. So once again, this commission is based off of our client's AO3 fanfiction, plus any other requests they might have. For this commission in particular, this is from one of their Sasuhina or Sasuke and Hinata fanfics on AO3. The title is Comfortable Expectations. And the scene that I have decided to interpret right now is their meeting at the village cemetery. I'm kind of a fan of that kind of setting and imagery. Oh, hello Flareon. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think I worry so much about the perfect timing and the perfect inflection that I appreciate your reassurance very much and your patience. And hello, how are you? How are the holidays? Thank you for coming as well. Thank you very much. I'm also kind of learning how to talk again. Because honestly, these streams are also to help me, like, talk and socialize, because I don't do that too often. So I'm kind of remembering how to, like, use my voice. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that, Flareon. I'm doing as well as I can. I'm kind of glad to have some kind of structure come back, to be honest, because last week I kind of just did whatever was needed, whatever happened to be scheduled that day. So yeah, I'm glad to have a sense of control in my schedule because, man, I sure need it. I appreciate the acknowledgement. So I'll probably take a little more time on this stream, to be honest, because I'm also remembering how to draw. Yeah. It's a strange thing about, like, having a vacation or holidays. Because I think it is much needed to have some kind of break, but too much of it can be very difficult. Because, like, I thought I was going to work on the Ko-fi commissions off stream throughout the holidays, and I ended up not doing that. I ended up rushing on the other commissions I had, the ones that made it's for the clients that made the commission requests through the Google form in the description, but I ended up rushing through those because I didn't know what to do with myself. I just ended up not working on these at all, unfortunately, but we're going to work on them now. And I can't seem to get these eyes right, so I'll keep it like this, honestly. So yeah, it's a little scuffed today, but that's fine. But I really appreciate y'all for coming and being patient with me. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. So, it is almost New Year's Eve. Do you have any plans for the New Year's? New Year's celebrations? Personally, I don't, so I am eager to hear anyone's festive plans for the new year. I did kind of think of doing a New Year's stream, but I'm already gonna stream on the 1st, so I think it's fine. Oh, you don't have anything planned either, Flareon? Well, that's okay. We can spend our approximate New Year's Eve here together. I don't know about you, but I have been feeling the holiday blues this year for some reason. And sometimes that is due to like a lack of plans with like friends and stuff. So I'll be here for y'all as long as I can. And you know, maybe this art piece kind of fits with the vibe. Something about unfulfillment. But honestly, like, personally for me in reality, I do feel rather fulfilled, even though I have like depressive episodes. But yeah. Anything new happen? It has been a hot minute. Oh, Flareon. The Christmas blues the whole year. That's not good. So sorry. Yeah. It is usually during the holidays. If anyone does actually feel the quote unquote Christmas blues for the whole year, I am so sorry. That is very rough. You know what? I honestly, there's this book I have read in the past year, um, which is about mild, persistent depression. And if anyone feels that or might relate to that, um, this book. I hope this is allowed on YouTube, but the title is called I Want to Die, but I Want to Eat Tteokbokki. And tteokbokki, by the way, a Korean food, rice cake in gochujang sauce. So this is written by a Korean author who has recorded her therapy sessions and her experience with, I forgot what the term is called, but basically it was a mild, consistent depression. So let me write it here. So I want to die, but I want to eat tteokbokki. That's how you spell it. There we go. So, who knows, maybe this book will help someone feel understood. I finished reading it and I thought it was very interesting. It made me feel very contemplative and introspective. But hopefully this book can help people who feel this. I remember, like, in the past streams, I've been talking a lot about, like, watching movies and stuff, and deadass, in the past week, where I have not been active online at all, I didn't even catch up on a single movie. That is, yeah, that's the tea I have right now. I did not watch a single movie. I did finish some Netflix shows, though, which were really good, but basically, I'm kind of a fraud because I cannot catch up on any movie I said I would. So, not much for conversation on that end. Yeah, for real. I'm so serious, Flareon. Not even the Sonic movie. I've been seeing a lot of posts about the Sonic movie, and I've been trying to avoid it because I want to watch it for myself. Yeah, Flareon, did you end up watching the Sonic movie? Oh, you saw it? Oh, oh, I need to watch it. Yeah, you're right, I do need to watch it. Somehow I felt too busy in the past week, surprisingly. I have been looking forward to it so much, particularly for Agent Stone. I really like that character in the movie. Oh, you're so right, Flareon. That's understandable, though. That's understandable. I can't wait to watch it. I'm really glad I haven't been getting spoiled at all. Oh, I'm sure I will enjoy it. I cannot wait. Like, someday I'm gonna watch it. hello, Millie. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. Really appreciate that. So, welcome, welcome. And almost happy New Year's Eve, I guess? Yes. And let's see, what do you say, Flareon? They actually added a Sonic soundtrack in the movie. Oh, wait, was it the Shadow one? The Shadow theme song or something? If I am remembering correctly. Also, yes, Millie, we are just talking about the Sonic movie. I haven't watched it yet, but I want to. And you're scared for 2025. I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. What are you scared about? I'm also scared for 2025, honestly. Which Shadow theme song? Man, I cannot remember the names, but I think I kind of have a feeling I know which one it might be. Thanks to TikTok for making sounds go trending. A lot of things happened during 2024. Honestly, I feel you, Millie. I do honestly feel scared for the next year, but nothing much I can do about it. But if it'll help you feel better, we'll keep you company. Cause yeah, I'm glad to hear you love Sonic, so we can keep talking about that. I'm not I'm not huge on Sonic lore, but I definitely enjoy it. I enjoy the franchise. So, for question for the chat then, actually, Flareon, I think you asked this in a prior stream. What is your favorite Sonic character? And Flareon, I think yours was Silver. Am I correct? Yes, Silver. Oh, that's cool. I see, specifically for Sonic. That is awesome. I will do my best to check out your stuff after the stream then. And of course, we're all artists here, so feel free to just draw or doodle during this stream. I'm just making art here. Yeah. Oh, I see. That's okay. No worries about that, Millie. I understand that. It took me a while to build up to posting anything online as well. So, of course, only do so if you are comfortable with yourself. Totally get that. But personally, I think me and Flareon will definitely be supportive if you do. Yeah. I'm glad to let you know. So yes, for this stream, I'm just working on some commissions through my Ko-fi. And it's been a while since I drew anything. during the holidays, so I'm really struggling on this. If it helps you feel better with my goofy ass sketches here, facing the world. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Also, wait, Millie, do you do digital art or traditional art? Oh, thank you, Flareon. Thank you. You know, I appreciate you being there when I'm being mean to myself. Thank you, Flareon. It's yeah. JJ is right. This is like such a difficult habit to break, but I do it so much without realizing. I appreciate the constant support, Flareon. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Millie. Thank you. I'm working hard. And that's cool, you do both. I feel like traditional art is underappreciated, so that is cool to see. As many digital artists have started from traditional, and there's a lot of things you can do in traditional art that you can't exactly replicate with digital art. Aw, thank you, Flareon. That is so sweet. That makes me feel very much motivated to put more effort into breaking this habit. Wait, an instrument? Like what kind of instrument? Ooh, that sounds very cool. I haven't actually heard of euphonium. But I'm not terribly um, knowledgeable of too many instruments. But feel free to share more about it, of course. This is interesting. Oh, a mini tuba. That is cool. Never heard of it, and I'm glad to learn what it is. Oh, really heavy, huh? That might be a sign to exercise and do weightlifting, but that does sound incredibly difficult. So don't push it too hard. It would be terrible to um, hurt your bones too much. Slay. Same here. Boxing is really cool. Yes, for something heavy, weightlifting would be a good option. Also, since you play this instrument, are you possibly in an orchestra or band? That is so cool. More power to you. That's awesome. Oh my god, welcome JJ. Hello. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. You got the running in late with the toast in your mouth. Oh my god, who are you gonna bump into, JJ? Is it Flareon? Is it our new chat member, Millie? Yeah. Very anime entrance. I'm all here for it. Welcome. How are you doing? Also, happy early New Year's Eve. Just woke up. Oh, don't push yourself too hard. Yes, hello, hello. Oh, you're fine. Don't you worry about it. I really appreciate the dedication, though. That's fair. That is very fair. Honestly, early morning is quite nice. And what is on the docket today? Oh yeah. Okay, so JJ, um I announced quite a few things beginning in the beginning of the stream, but most of it is for patron changes, etc., commission pricing, all that good stuff. And also, personal goal for next year, I am planning to make a VTuber model for myself, so I can actually learn the skill set and possibly put that on my commission services. So yeah, that's what's new so far. And today, our task is continuing the Ko-fi commissions. So yeah, that is the basic rundown of what you've missed. And yeah, thank you very much. And yes, water is good to drink when you wake up, because you have gone a long time without drinking anything. You've got to hydrate right after waking up. But yeah, it is pretty difficult doing anything too loud early morning, but early morning vibes are just so peaceful, you know? It's very still and quiet. Ooh, and I see. Oh my god, JJ, I would be so honored. I will, of course. You know what? I don't even know how to price VTuber commissions because I know they take quite a lot of work. So, ugh, I wouldn't want to take too much money from you. You support me so much, and I'm grateful for it. I see. I'm so sorry to hear that, Millie. Must be tough. Aw, thank you, JJ. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. I've been thinking a lot about commission prices, and I think currently they are quite fair. And I really appreciate you and my very kind clients for telling me my value, like genuinely. Yeah, if you need any help, Millie, I am open to answer any questions you might have. But yes. Oh yeah. Tough being the oldest. Very tough. I was also the youngest sibling, and I sometimes feel bad for the trouble I cause my older sibling. But I don't know. It's family is tough, basically. Family is tough. But yes, if you have any questions about opening commissions, I totally got you. I've been doing them for years now, and I've had quite a long list of clients by now, so I got you. Yeah, like infant, child, younger siblings. I mean, they are kids. It is what it is. I always heard when I was like a baby and growing up, I was the quietest ever, which is kind of interesting and strange to me, but different babies, I guess. Where she randomly gains sentience, right? It's so strange. I remember when I was like a wee toddler, I thought a lot about my own awareness and growing old for some fucking reason. Like, why? I don't know. I guess I didn't really have anything else to stimulate me, so I thought about existence when I was a kid in preschool. The elder. Ah, yes. Yeah. It's so interesting how kids just turn out very differently from their siblings. Oh, JJ, you were a sleepy baby. Honestly, that is very peaceful. You didn't want to be awake ever. Wait, that's so funny to me. That's so funny. Even back then, you just did not want to be awake, and that's so fair. I I feel that. Oh yeah, for reference, I forgot I had this book title here. Just random book recommendation if anyone is interested. It's about persistent mild depression. If anyone is interested in such a topic. We're all just quiet babies, huh? Look at us. We are banding together. You figured out being awake sucked at 0.2 years old. It kinda does nowadays. That's so funny. Sleep is good though, especially for babies. Gotta conserve their energy for growing pains. You know what? That's very youngest sibling pilled Millie. And Flareon, 2-year-old, you asking your parents for when. Take your sister back to the hospital. Y'all have some crazy, funny, baby stories. That's so funny. You know what? I wonder if my older brother asked my parents that too, Flareon. And what does tteokbokki have to do with depression? Oh, honestly, me too. So the story behind the title is that the author, her favorite food and her comfort food is tteokbokki. So it is what the title says. Um, just like a small thing that somehow keeps you going, but like a very depressive meal as well. So if you're interested in that, check it out. Um, it's basically a record of the author's therapy sessions and her experience with persistent depression. So if it helps you out, it helps you out, and very interesting to read. Also, y'all, I'm like catching up on chat. Y'all have some funny things to say. She once put a backpack on you at 3 and put you outside. What the? Wait. No, JJ. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh my god. So sorry. That took me off guard. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Yeah, no, real. She does not deserve to be in your life, JJ. Oh my god. Personally, the type of relationship I had with my older sibling, with my older brother, we kind of are just in the same boat of having very similar trauma from our parents. So, kind of distant, but also we still talk. And also, I get to hear my older brother vent to me whenever he's having a tough time with our parents. That is interesting, Millie. Oh my gosh. You know what, Millie? I'm sorry to hear that. It is. Oh, plus 9 sneaks that JJ. I'm dead. Yeah. Gosh. Some crazy, crazy family stories. Honestly, it is kind of the season for this kind of reminiscence, just like thinking back on all this family stuff. Yeah, I also learned how to sneak around the house. You know, sneaky kids, strict parents, that type of deal. But yeah, sorry to hear that, Millie. Post Christmas is peak nostalgia and process emotions era. It truly is. And honestly, I'm glad y'all can let it out here and we can talk about it, laugh about it, relate to each other about it. Yes, I am all for it. Because, yeah, absolutely, family times are really, really tough. Oh my god, hello! Hello, Tyler. Welcome. Thank you for coming. And yes, it is the end of the year. What better time? I agree. I agree. Also, that is so cool, Millie. Love that for you. And question, in the Philippines, do they celebrate Three Kings Day? Good question. Personally, I've never celebrated it, but let me look it up. And personally, I've never heard of my family members talking about it. Oh, Sari, you're on Twitch. Hello, thank you for coming. I just noticed you in chat. Posture and hydrate check besties. So, Sari from Twitch. Anyone in YouTube chat? Check your posture. And check your hydration. But yeah, JJ, for your question, personally, no. At least not anyone I know in my family and family friends. I do want to look up the holiday though. And this is specifically a Spanish Christmas holiday. I see. Okay. It's a Catholic thing. I see. I got it. Yeah. Probably for really Catholic Filipino people, then perhaps, but not widely celebrated as far as I know. Oh, it was something that was celebrated in Puerto Rico? I see. Probably for the very Catholic communities in the Philippines, but um, my memories of a Filipino Christmas celebration or New Year's celebration would just be the huge get together with a big lechon in the center of the table and maybe like a boodle fight. Boodle fight, by the way, is when you eat with your hands, but like, you know, it's a traditional way to eat with your hands and stuff on banana leaves, all that good stuff. We can talk about that. Actually, how long has it been? It's almost time, so we can talk about that a little later. Maybe in 5 or so minutes. And yes, bestie mention. Hi, Sari, your EP. That is so fair. Thank you for being here anyways. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. So yeah. So that is what I know of the holiday. And Sari, just earlier we were sharing a bunch of nostalgic family baby moments when we were kids. So if you have any fun stories, do feel free to share. It is the end of the year and good time to contemplate and reflect. So I'm just gonna use these last couple of moments before the 1 hour mark to focus on the commission real quick, and then we can talk more about Filipino stuff and holiday stuff. Just to make sure I have some progress going on this commission. Because I'm still remembering how to draw. Oh, you're good, Sari. You're good. Take your time making up. Oh, you were doing commissions, Millie? Yeah. I feel like... Okay, so commissions for family members. Um, so sorry you experienced that, Millie, genuinely. Just as a business person who has experienced that as well, um, it is kind of tough to involve family with business stuff sometimes if they don't take you seriously. So sorry to hear that, Millie. If you have any specific struggles you're dealing with, let me know and hopefully I can offer some help or advice if you need it. And JJ, how's that post-Catholic angst FFXIV plot been treating you? You know, I was planning to play that yesterday, but I got so busy that I just ended up falling asleep without playing a single thing. But I'm planning to play it today if you are down. Because I've been thinking about that plot non-stop. And yeah, I totally get you, Millie. It's very difficult to do commissions for family because it's my personal experience, at least. I don't know if you've also been experiencing that as well, Millie, but whenever I try to be professional and do the whole thing with my family members, they kind of don't give me enough information to go off of and not enough of a like what exactly are they looking for and do they plan to really pay me. JJ and Tyler. Bestie or beastie? Or besite? Wait, beastie? Oh, Lord, help. The typos. Oh, your aunt refused to pay the full amount. Yeah, that's not okay. Like deadass as a business person, that is not okay. I'm so sorry to hear that, Millie. It's really hard. Sometimes, if it comes down to it, in the future, you are allowed to just outright refuse doing business with your family. I totally get that because other family members before have tried to rope me into doing things for them for free, and I just straight up refuse because that's you have your own time and your own energy, and it's good to be mindful of where you put that time and energy because that is a part of you. Those are your resources. So yeah, sorry to hear that. Sometimes like it happens. It ends up happening. But that is still an opportunity to learn and better plan for the future. Yeah, that is a good idea to call it off. And sorry she yelled at you. Jesus. It's good to keep your distance, honestly. So, sorry to hear that. Okay, it has been over an hour now, so you know what that means. Also, for anyone new here, Millie, after I work on a commission for an hour, by the end of the stream, we will start doing Filipino/Tagalog lessons. Yeah. It is time. So, Tyler in the chat, aka Jaka, and I are both Filipino people born out of the mainland. So we are learning some of our language, our traditions, all that good stuff as a way to reconnect with that part of ourselves. So yeah, it's time. It is time. Oh, I could totally practice some Japanese and Spanish with you, just a little bit. Uh, I've studied both of those. Okay, so I actually haven't planned anything for this stream, for anything Tagalog, but it is the holidays, so we can talk a little bit more about that. I can tell y'all my experience with Filipino holidays, since it is kind of the season. But otherwise I kind of don't have anything planned, so I apologize if this sucks. So I did mention earlier some Filipino stuff. So during this time, oh yeah, okay, I got you, Tyler. This is as a Filipino American then in America. I don't think I've celebrated New Year's in the Philippines, but I think I have celebrated Christmas in the Philippines. But in general, during this time, like maybe tomorrow, usually I'll get together with my Filipino family and family friends who are also Filipino, basically the community who happens to be in the area. We all get together, we all wait until midnight for the ball drop, and I have mentioned lechon. This is such an important food for like important celebrations. Oh, Flareon, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate that. I'm glad it's been really nice and chill. So have a great rest of your day, Flareon. I'll be streaming again on Wednesday and Friday. Alright, take care and thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you for the support. Okay, so yes, I did mention lechon, which is so important. It's also important in the in Puerto Rico as well. That is cool. Let me try to find a picture of lechon because it's so good. It's like the food of the gods. Let me... Gotta change my whole setup, moving around my keyboard and drawing pad. Okay. Let's see if I can find a good picture. So basically, lechon is like the whole pig, roasted over an open fire. Actually, when I went to the Philippines in the rural part of where my dad grew up, they made that for me for my birthday, like over the open fire and everything. Oh, this is a good picture. Can I did it show? Oh god. Oh god, did I crash it? Oh, you also eat chicharron? Oh my god, yum. But yeah, I totally get that. Half the time is spent cutting the lechon and eating the chicharron. Yeah. Yeah, I think yeah, but Krita did not like that. I'll just download the picture. What the Sigma? I'm so sorry for saying that. It's just so easy as an earworm. But let's see if I can insert image. Yeah! Okay, we got it. This is the pig, roasted over an open fire. You got the word Sigma found from your house, so sorry. It's the group stim now. Oh no, what have I done? So, lechon is a must for big celebrations such as birthdays, Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving. And yeah, very juicy on the inside, crispy on the outside, and the skin, as JJ said, it's the crispia chicharron. That's what it's called, and it's really good. Very, very delicious and fatty, and it takes a long time to cut this all up into pieces to serve to everyone. And I think since this is on some banana leaves, there is another thing that my family does once the lechon is cut up. We have this thing called, oh god, I hope I spell this right. I think this is spelled like this. Budo. Actually, let me look it up. I never learned how to spell this, but I think it was called a boodle fight. Is that how you spell it? That's how you spell it? That doesn't even make sense. Okay, so this word actually, I just learned this just now. This word originated from American military slang. So that's why it will be spelled like this. So this is what we do as well during a big holiday like the New Year's, especially a boodle fight. So once the lechon is all cut up, and the rest of the food is on the banana leaves, basically everyone gathers around on the banana leaves on the table, of course, not on the ground. Maybe sometimes it's on the ground, but personally I've always been on the table. But yeah, we eat with our hands. So we'll all get ourselves a portion of rice, a portion of meat, whatever else we want. Oh, that looks like a paw. And I can't really show it because I don't have a camera, but you eat with your hands, and there is kind of like a certain way that like Filipinos eat with their hands. My dad taught it to me, and they always, elder Filipino people will make fun of Filipino Americans who quote unquote do it wrong, but whatever. But that basically is what a boodle fight is. And it's amazing that this got over there. It's actually an old practice from Mayan mainland that came with the tribes. Oh, I didn't know that. I had no idea. That is so cool. But yeah, it's the classic eating with their hands over the banana leaves. And really delicious. Always gotta come in hungry. So those are the main things that I remember doing during this time of the year. I believe you can, Millie. Only very few restaurants, I think, offer this kind of eating, like a boodle fight eating, but I haven't really visited one, but I'm pretty sure some restaurants in LA offer it. And Shubruk, a semi-OG form. Ooh, okay, I'm getting... Let's see if I can... God damn it. Okay, I'll be downloading another picture. Oh my god, I think I saved the lechon in my lighter folder. That's so funny. Oops. Oh well, I'll fix that later. Okay, here we go. This is what I found, JJ, for that. Oh, this is what I found. Is this correct? Okay. It was from 14. It was from this was a screenshot from 14. Wait, that's so funny. Cause that's what kept popping up when I googled it. That's so funny. Man, 14 is following me everywhere. But okay. So I think that's kind of all I got for what I remember the most for spending the holidays with the Filipino community. Yeah. JJ, you sent me a 14 you sent me a 14 dish name? Question mark? You're so fine, Millie. Me too. Me too. You are so JJ, you're so 14 pilled. You're so 14 pilled. It's so funny. Okay, so I'm gonna put these to the side for now. And we can do some Tagalog stuff if everyone is okay with that. Because I don't know any other holiday stuff. Don't. Harshafat, no. Yeah, we've been playing a lot of 14. I've been playing a lot of 14 lately. I plan to play it after this stream, after I eat breakfast. But okay. Let's do some Tagalog. Smiley face. Because I didn't go over a lot of other words as well. Oh yeah, I forgot. I should also mention another Filipino tradition for Christmas in particular, at least in the Philippines, not here, not in America, but in the Philippines. I thought Tyler might be interested in this. There is a tradition to do Christmas caroling um, in the Philippines, so you and your buddies could go in a group and get invited into people's houses to just do some improv caroling, some Christmas carols. And I don't know how prevalent it is nowadays, but I know it was like a pretty big thing during the holidays over there. That is okay, JJ. That is okay. So yeah, let's do some Tagalog lessons. Let me zoom in actually. Tagalog lessons. Alright. So we did some familial terms. We did some other terms. I believe we also did mahal kita, some pronouns. Oh, Tyler, it's in real life in the Philippines. It's in real life. Because the thing about Filipinos love to perform. Maybe that's a stereotype, but no, it's, as far as I've seen it, it's real. Filipinos love to perform and sing, especially. It's such a casual thing to like walk down the street and you'll hear a grown man just singing to himself as he walks along. Oh yeah. All my kuyas and ates like to have done some kind of like singing performance stuff for the family because it's just what we do. Yeah, it is fun. It is a very cultural thing, which I hope isn't dying out because of capitalism and technology and Americanism. But yeah, as far as I can remember, my family and many other Filipino families, they just perform, sing, dance a lot. And it's a whole spectacle. That's why Filipino people are probably the best MCs you can ask for like for any kind of event, like a quinceañera or a wedding, those kinds of big events. Filipino MC, they will give the most ever. Because I remember at my kuya's wedding, the bridesmaids and the groomsmen had to do like some kind of performance and stuff, doing singing, and wow, amazing set of pipes. And yeah, I think you would enjoy that, Millie, if you were a theater kid. Like the Filipino people just be singing, dancing, putting on a performance. Very, very good voices. So yeah. So recap of Tagalog we learned. Uh, so we've learned these words, if I recall correctly. Paranda? I don't think I've heard of paranda. Let me look that up. Honestly, band kids, theater kids, and art kids are cool. I was kind of a nothing kind of kid. I was a closeted queer kid. That's. I just realized. No, I just realized I was the closeted queer kid. I'm glad that's all over. So, paranda. Guess. JJ, would you like to elaborate? I don't know if I found it. A type of, there's a holiday where people do one giant local parade. Oh, I see. Okay, Google did not help me then. That sounds fun though. I think Filipino would enjoy that. I don't think I've seen it though. Oh shit, Sari, I think I'm sorry, I think I'm reading your chat late. I had a tab open so it was covering Twitch and I wasn't watching my stream so I didn't see the chat. So sorry, Sari. And I'll read it now. There's so many random things. Oh, okay, got you. I don't know. I don't remember what context this is supposed to be in. Oh, I'm glad you're vibing. I appreciate you hanging out with us. I'll keep Twitch open then so I don't miss another thing. So maybe it is JJ, a Puerto Rico thing only, but it sounds like a fun party. Okay, so Tagalog lesson recap. We've learned all of these terms, if I recall correctly, right? It should be simple enough, I believe. And then what else did we do last time? I remember mahal kita, pet name mahal ko. Also, oh yeah, mamahal, expensive. It's okay, Millie. You know, we're doing catch up for you, Millie. You can learn these Tagalog words. And oh yeah, and we did pastries. We did the puto. Don't repeat that to a Spanish speaker. And also mamon. Don't repeat that to a Spanish speaker. And pipinka. Yes. Okay. I'm sorry, JJ. I'm sorry. Yeah, puto is basically a Filipino rice cake. I can say it because I'm Filipino. I'm just naming a good dessert. Doesn't mean anything else to me. And also mamon. Good old spongy, a buttery sponge cake. I think I finished, my partner and I think already finished the mamon tostado we had. So that was good. So what other words can we do today? Because I did not plan for any of this, but oh yeah, we also did kain, kain tayo, kain na. Yeah, you know what? At the holidays, you will always hear every tita and ninang saying, "Oh, kain na," to the little kids. Kain na. Holiday concepts. I think I kind of already went over those with the boodle fight and the lechon. Sometimes my family will plan like contests. So that's where the performance comes in to either sing or dance for your tita's money. um, man. And also, I guess red envelopes are also a holiday thing that my family did. Oh yeah, you know what? Let me look up because I don't think I've ever heard it in Tagalog. Like, do Filipino people say like Merry Christmas a different way? or Happy New Year's. I don't think I've ever heard that. Oh my god. Maligayang Pasko. That's what Google says is Merry Christmas. But I don't think I've ever heard that. Oh, I think it might be a dialect thing. Oh, Happy New Year. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Millie. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm glad this can be fun. Like, even though I am kind of like, I was being irresponsible this week, so hopefully next stream I will have actually something lined up and planned to talk about, but I'm glad you're enjoying this, Millie. So, use this knowledge wisely. um, so, I found a couple words that are topical for the holiday. Oh, common conversation phrases. I'm so sorry, JJ. I think I misread that because I was also reading the holiday concepts at the same time and it merged into one. So I can definitely do some common conversation phrases. So let's start with that because that's something I kind of know. Thank you for your patience, Tyler and JJ. Much appreciated. Okay, so let's start with a good morning then. So Tagalog for this would be magandang umaga. Yeah, that's how you spell it. Magandang umaga. Why did I say that so? I said that with the thickest valley accent ever. I hate it. I'm so sorry. But yes, this is a good morning, and if you see this here, maganda. Maganda means it's beautiful. Sorry, change it. And yes, Millie, be careful when you're talking to your Hispanic family, your Spanish speaking family, whenever you say Filipino desserts. Use the knowledge very wisely. And thank you, Millie. I appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. But yeah, I did grow up in the valley in California, so it possesses me sometimes. But yeah, so little breakdown here. So magandang umaga, umaga is morning, and when you put it together with magandang, that means good morning. But when you have how do I say this? Maganda, just like this, that means beautiful because the word ganda means beautiful. And I did actually, story time, I do have a tita who actually goes by Ganda. So as the part of the younger generation, I was required to call her Tita Ganda. So it's like she is embodying, she is the beautiful one of the family, I guess. I don't know. But it can be a nickname. Ganda can be a nickname. So yeah. And then for I don't know anything other than like good morning. What about good afternoon? You know what? There's also exactly beautiful morning. Exactly. Ever present, effervescent. Whenever I talk like this, I swear to God, I can't wait to go on tea. Whenever this kind of accent comes up, I'm just like, I can't wait for my voice to drop once I start taking HRT. I mean, once I start taking testosterone. Like, god damn it. It sounds so strange to me, but it is what it is. Yeah. I'm glad you understand, Millie. I'm glad. Okay, so another greeting that I think is very common is Mabuhay. I think that's how you spell it. The gay accent, honestly. Yeah. Because, like, I've been working on voice training from time to time just to, like, get started on it. And I'm never gonna remember. Well, I shouldn't say that, but I don't really remember to, like, you know, do the man voice. Because it feels. Because, like, I'm among friends right now, you know? Why am I gonna mask my voice for that? Maybe if I'm out in public, it'll sound more normal, but right now, I'll probably sound as fruity as ever once I get HRT. Oh, yeah. I do. I am a fan of, like, feminine, deep voices, though. They are really cool. True. True. You know what? I'll actually, JJ, when we play 14, or if you play 14 later, I'll I'll take you up on that offer. So, anyways, Mabuhay is shit. What was it? I think that was how are you? No, wait, that's not how are you. I lied. I lied. This is just a greeting. This is just hello. How are you is, so Spanish speakers very similar. How are you in Tagalog? Uh, ¿Cómo estás? I'm sorry, I lied. I forget. No. So mabuhay is just hello, but no one says that really in the Philippines as far as I am aware. Um, but it's kind of a tourist thing, honestly, if you want to be cute. So mabuhay, hello, and then ¿Cómo estás? How are you? And I don't know how to spell that, but I hear my parents and their friends use this all the time. Let me try to look up how it's spelled. Yeah, exactly like ¿Cómo estás? Exactly. No, it's not spelled like that though. It's one word in Tagalog. Kamusta. Oh, that's how you spell it. Kamusta. So, kamusta can also be used as a greeting like hello, but it also means how are you? And this is what I hear the most whenever I'm at the family function. So, kamusta. I actually don't know how to respond to this in Tagalog. I usually just say hi and then they leave and talk to my parents. I know, right? You can really see the history throughout this. So the interesting thing about Tagalog as a language in particular is that it's influenced by Spanish, it's influenced by English, and also influenced by Japanese. Only a little bit, just a little bit. So you can see the colonizer history here. Oh, oh, Millie, totally get that in a Filipino way. I have heard of like the no sabo tea. You don't seem like a no sabo kid though, Millie. And yeah, Japan did do that. You know what, my Lola, my grandma, uh, she sometimes told me some stories about World War II when Japan was occupying the Philippines and how um, the Filipino girls literally had to dig holes and hide themselves whenever Japanese soldiers were around. So, little hidey holes throughout the land um, during that time. So yeah, that's a fun little story my grandma uh, told me about, and it's just like, yeah, always little like warnings and stories of like stuff that has happened. You're known for being no sabo? Oh no. Yeah, I don't think you're not no sabo at all, Millie. You just gotta practice talking. Yeah, absolutely aware of that, JJ. Yeah, absolutely know the history of all that. But yeah, um, yeah, I'm practicing how to talk right now. So, never too late, Millie. And totally get that. It's difficult because, like, sometimes you do try to speak your family's language and they kind of just brush you off. It really sucks. But we are kind of reclaiming that right now, at least for me and for Tyler, to learn more about our family's history and our family's culture. And if it is more inclusive, we could also probably do some Spanish because it is Tagalog and there is a lot of Spanish shared words, except for, just ignore the puto and mamon. I'm so okay with including Spanish because I have learned quite a few and the lessons still stick with me sometimes. And it would be fun to brush up on it because I think it's good to learn. So yeah, just like kamusta, very similar to como estás or como está. Can't get over the puto. I'm so sorry. Never say that to your family. Hee hee. Or mamon. I think it's so funny. But yes, anyways, got some basic greetings and phrases. Um, as to how I would respond to that, I don't know, to be honest. Um, but another phrase that I hear a lot during the family function is sige, which just means okay. Like, y'all got pendejo dessert? We sure do. I'm so sorry, Millie. It's so fine. Just like head over to Goldilocks. I think it's Goldilocks, the Filipino bakery. Tons of mamon and puto. Yeah, pendejo is actually that's not a Filipino dessert. We don't have one. But yeah, it's only the two. Only the two as far as I know. So, yeah. So the second word here that I hear a lot is sige, and usually I hear like all the Filipino people saying like o sige, like okay, and that's it's a good repeater word. Be the change you want in the world. Invent a pendejo dessert. Oh my god, that's so funny. I wonder what it should taste like, cause puto is already a rice cake. Mamon is already a sponge cake. Maybe it could be like, hmm, I don't know. Maybe it can be like a roll cake of some kind. But yeah, bunt cake. Bunt cake is pretty cool. Maybe like a like what would be a very Filipino taste? Because my thought that came into my mind was like some kind of ube, sweet, not too sweet roll cake. Yeah, yeah, exactly, some kind of cake. So that can be a work in progress. Could totally invent the pendejo dessert. Yeah, that was, yeah, some kind of like ube coconut cake steamed within banana leaves. It'd be similar, like it sounds similar to bibingka, but like more cakey and less salty, savory. Yeah, so let me add some more to the vocabulary since we did sige. So some very, very basic words now. We've got oo and hindi. Yeah, workshop it later. It takes a lot to plan a new dessert, a new type of dish. We can do that for next stream, perhaps. So, we got osige, or just sige. I'm so used to hearing people saying like osige. Just like, you know, you say o a lot. And oo, in particular, is yes. Hindi is no. And to be polite, you always add a po. And this is like all stuff my mother taught me when I was younger and I spoke more Tagalog. This is all stuff she has taught me. So when you want to say like yes politely, you'd be like opo, opo. And for no politely, it would be hindi po. And like deadass, when I was younger, I used to be so embarrassed of speaking Tagalog because I thought it sounded weird to other people. But honestly, like, I enjoy learning more now, like, remembering all of this. And of course, adding po to anything makes it polite. So if you want to say how are you to your tita, maybe, you would say kamusta po. Or especially to your ninang or ninong, you would say kamusta po as well. Unless if you're like, super tight, I guess. But generally, if they're older than you, I would be polite. I would add a po. And honestly, some of my cousins, like my younger cousins, they speak so much English, so they end up just saying, "Oh, yes po" or "no po" instead of like "opo" or "hindi po." They fall to English, Tagalog, Taglish, the mix of it. Okay, how long has it been now? Okay, it's been almost, it's reaching 2 hours now, so I think this will be a fine place to stop it. So we've learned a couple of greetings and common phrases, very basic stuff, and also talked about some desserts and Tagalog. So I think I shall close stream here. So let me go to my OBS. Oh, I'm glad, Tyler. I am glad. So, expanded vocabulary now. Okay, studio mode. And there we go. I think it looks all good. There we go. So yeah, with all of this, I will start to close stream. So thank you so much for all the support and for hanging out. This was really fun. Thank you again for making this feel very fulfilling, and I appreciate this. So, I think next time, perhaps we can include some Spanish alongside Tagalog if that makes everyone feel happy and fun. And that will of course be after I work on my commissions that I need to catch up on, honestly. So yeah. Oh my gosh, the pendejo dessert. You know what? Let's catch up on that next stream. I'll be streaming again on Wednesday and Friday this week around the same time. Yeah, our culture. It's our culture, Tyler. Yeah, and thank you for coming, Millie. Thank you so much. And thank you, of course, for coming, Sari, Tyler, and JJ. I always appreciate all the besties coming over. Yes, thank you. So, since I'm closing, I will reintroduce myself. So, hello, my name is Alex. I'm a trans artist, and I'm currently raising money for my transition. My pronouns are he, him, or they, them. And if you'd like to support me, I accept commissions through Ko-fi or the Google link in the description. And you can find my socials and Patreon in the link tree, also in the description. And I have changed my Patreon a little, so there is a $1 option and a $10 option, both of which will give you an unlimited commission discount. So, yeah, thank you, JJ, getting that outro out. So thank you so much for all the support. This is really fun, and I'll see you all again on Wednesday, if only if you're able to. But thank you. Thank you very much. Oh my god. Thank you, JJ. Yeah. So, have a good rest of your days. So, goodbye.